I'm Clyde Lewis. We're here at Renner's Barn Grill in Multnomah Village in Portland, Oregon. And what we're doing is we're celebrating Krampus Night. Krampus is now being embraced by the American counterculture. Before, nobody really knew who he was, and now there's a movie about him, and a really well done film, and parties and parades, and we wanted to keep the tradition alive here in Portland, so that's what we're doing. Krampus comes when people are angry. Krampus comes when people are unhappy, and Krampus punishes those who try to ruin Christmas. I mean, he's there to punish before St. Nicholas comes. So St. Nicholas is kind of the good cop to Krampus's bad cop. Child sacrifice, you know, that kind of stuff. That's all Christmas was at one time before they decided to make it a Hallmark card for everybody and put Jesus in it. It was all about, you know, the children. There was Childermass and Krampuslof and all that stuff. It was about beware, something may get you in the winter. He looks bad, but he's really the good guy because he's there to, you know, show people the darkness before the light comes, and that's Santa Claus or Jesus or whatever you believe at Christmas time. I mean, Krampus is awesome. Krampus is the balance in the force, the Christmas force. He's the balance, he's the duality, he's everything he's everything that we need to give more power to the lighter side of Christmas.
Pacific NorthWEIRD!
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
I'm Gabriel Majeski. I am the lead singer in Slather. And we were asked by Disaster Baiter to be a part of Portland's first ever Bad Santa Bash at the world-famous Kenton Club. He represents some sort of catharsis of like one day a year you're allowed to be greedy and slothful and ravenous, and for some reason we as a culture have decided to coincide that with the day that we commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ. So it's always been strange and kind of like vaguely ironic to me why Santa is included in it. So he's a bad person. Most people in Portland find themselves really connected to a sense of community and a sense of family and belonging, but they're also all basically orphans, young people that have moved from somewhere else where they don't really have that close family connection, and so they find weird ways to express that with the groups of weirdos they've come to call friends in this town. The city keeps itself very close to the idea that we have to make our own fun, and because Portland is a weird city, it tends to get that way.
So tell me, Santa, since you know everything, since you're omniscient, and since you're quantum, give me a little insight about some of the really weird Christmas conspiracies here in Portland.
Well, I can go back, way back when, that they had something called the Shanghai tunnels. They used to Shanghai people, where they'd go into bars and they'd get them all drunk, and they were full of Christmas cheer, or like Christmas beer. They drank themselves until they were, can I say shit-faced? They were shit-faced. They were then dropped through a trapdoor into the loving arms of a Chinese human trafficker. And they were put on a ship, and they were made to be in white slavery for the rest of their pitiful lives. It's really difficult to be intimate with Mrs. Claus because I come only once a year and it's always down the chimney. Yeah, okay. My doctor gives me Vicodin because that way I can fly through glass.
So there's that old Portland sign coming across the bridge, and it lights up at night. And I understand there's actually a conspiracy behind that.
Well, from what I understand, it was it pornography or something? White stag was what it was at first. But, a lot of people don't know this. But Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer has his roots here in Portland, Oregon. You see, Montgomery Ward was here in Portland, and they actually made him a mascot for Christmas. And Gene Autry actually sang Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The thing was, it was better than Randolph the Red-Assed Baboon, who actually was the first idea that kind of got rejected by Montgomery Ward. Randolph the Red-Assed Baboon had a very shiny ass. It doesn't seem to have the same ring to it as Rudolph.
Is Santa really an alien?
No, I think Santa's a lich. I don't know, it's like he dies and comes back to life all the time, so obviously, I mean, he's lived for thousands of years.
Lich, please.
Cannibalism, of course, is one of the conspiracies about Christmas. That's why we eat gingerbread men and we play with dolls.
So tell me, Santa, what's so special about Portland during the Christmas season?
Voodoo donuts! Always voodoo donuts. I always especially appreciate those kids who leave me a voodoo donut instead of a stupid, pitiful cookie. Especially the Diablos Rex donut, which is a donut with a pentagram in it.
What do we want for Christmas?
UFO disclosure!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want for Christmas?
UFO disclosure!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want for Christmas?
UFO disclosure!
When do we want it?
Now!
Been hearing about this Christmas since November 1st. The TV and the drugstore, I don't know what's worse. 'Cause like you can't escape it dead